efficient.
Right.
So we can't vote. Did you want anything?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so
Now she's on to say.
Well, you got the.
Oh, we could, so
currently we don't have a quorum, so I'm just gonna kind of
Yes.
go through some of these updates that I have for you guys.
We bring the meeting.
I don't think you technically can, right?
Yeah, we can just say. Yeah. Bring the meeting, call in the Recreation Commission meeting. City takes the order at 5:07.
Great. So I can't remember if we, if this, formal decision was made at our, before our last meeting. But the Albert Brown Community Center, I'm sure by now everyone has heard or read in the paper. I think I sent an email, but, it has been formally, authorized and approved by the county council. It is official. We've changed it on the website. Our staff are trying to go through and change it on all of our other documents. It's gonna take some time, but we're just trying to, get through it to make sure that everything is official and up to date. The building, we're in talks with, Carl and his family, and some, companies to try to get quotes, to discuss the font and lettering and putting the new name up on the building. Not sure at this time how long it's all gonna take, but there will be a ribbon cutting at some point, so I'll make sure you guys are aware when that is.
So what will the official name be?
Albert Brown Community Center. Yes, I don't think any other suggestions were made, before the council.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, it's very exciting,
Carl's been talking about this for a decade.
very exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, very happy family and they're all thrilled and so that's great. It's great. Senior bus trip.
Oh.
So we launched our next senior program, which is a bus trip to Lake George to do boat cruise. I think it was a lunch boat cruise for September 19th. And within less than a week, it was full.
Oh, wow.
So we are already full. This is our first full bus trip since I've been here.
Wow.
All the other trips, it's been kind of half, maybe a little bit less. Everybody's had different requests and different desires and trips that they wanted to take. But this is the one trip that we've been hearing from the community that they wanted for a while. We've managed to make it work.
Saratoga?
Lake George.
Lake George.
Yep, and so it's full, there is a waiting list, I believe for senior residents, $70. Senior non-residents, I think was maybe 85. And then anyone under 60 who was joining as a companion and aid, just some people don't want to go by themselves, so they want to bring, someone to assist. So that price, I think, was not be regardless of resident, non-resident. So, like I said, it is full, and there's a waiting list. So we are very happy that we've been able to reach the community.
Do we make a profit
I
here?
have to run the numbers because I haven't looked at the total, but it's tough with these trips because the costs. If we did a full breakdown of what per ticket, and a lot of these places don't do group rates anymore. They don't, you can, I think this one if you guarantee 25, I think you saved maybe $200. But they don't do like these wholesale rates anymore that I guess like they used to do with like the Yankee bus trips and things like that. So we try our best to keep the cost down, and by doing so, we likely, with the full bus, we likely break even. Maybe we are under, over, but I mean, it's a drop in a bucket either way.
Instead.
Yeah, I mean, we,
But you need to give up, if we do half buses, we're blue. We're not,
oh, you're right, because you're paying the full.
you gotta pay all this right anyway. The
Right.
bus isn't giving you a discount.
No, they're not, no, and it doesn't matter if it's a senior group, if it's a youth group, it does not matter, everybody's. It's tough times for everyone, so it's been hard to try to get any sort of deal, we've talked about accepting sponsorships, but as a municipality, we're not allowed to solicit. So we're working on a sponsorship page, I guess we're allowed to provide a page with information similar that we had to what we have for Duke Stadium. So businesses and folks have to reach out to us. They have to go and find information.
You can't see.
We can announce that we have a sponsorship page and opportunities available, but we are not allowed to promote, hey, senior bus trip, any businesses wanting to, we're not allowed to do that. So, but there are some groups that do just sometimes reach out and say, I'm interested in sponsoring, what do you have available? I'd like to sponsor a youth program, or I'd like to sponsor a kid to go to camp. We do get those things every once in a while, and the community is very giving. A lot of our businesses are very giving. And so I do feel confident that once we get more of this information out there of what opportunities exist for sponsorships, I do think that people will reach out. So that should hopefully help in the future. But for this specific trip, we're just happy to be able to offer something.
Yeah.
It's not, for us, it's not so much about, it's more about making sure we offer something for the seniors.
So we have a budget for this.
So we're budgeted $6,000 for senior bus trips. It's in the senior account line. So, and on the flip side, the expense line is 6,000 and the revenue line is 6,000. So the idea is if you spend 6,000, you're great, yeah. But there is also a sponsorship line that we requested, I think last year's budget or the year before. For the opportunity, if someone did.
Buses are expensive.
Yeah, this one, and obviously the further is, I think this one was over 2,000.
Wow.
So, and then,
And what events do they do when they get to like?
yeah, so this.
Water skiing, right?
Well, they
So-
do it both.
Yep, it's a noontime,
Mini or something.
boat trip, there's entertainment, live entertainment. Yeah, so it's,
Probably the French.
Which one's it?
lunch buffet, it's a boat tour. Believe it's about 2 hours, so pickup is at 9 a.m. from the Midtown, or Annie Murphy Midtown Center. And then, we leave Lake George at 3. So live entertainment.
Free lunch,
Yep, lunch, buffets included, a tour of,
like,
yeah.
So from buses back and forth and a boat ride with lunch, that's not bad.
no,
For, how much was it?
70.
Yeah, for Kingston
Transportation,
residents over 60 or 60 and over 70.
And even the $90 is,
I think not, I mean,
that's good for the day,
Yeah.
but that's for a,
Compassion.
correct, yeah.
Under 60.
Yeah.
Good.
no, was it?
I think this is a great
Was it
deal.
under
If
60?
they're over 60, they get the senior rate.
Under 60, that is correct.
Oh, what's
Yes.
it?
And our system is set up to base it off of birth date, so it's, yes. But I mean, again, we have a good mix of residents, non-residents, there's quite a few, companions as well.
So you just look forward to, to doing
It's
something
good
like
to
this.
get
This is
people
like,
out too,
It's like
and
a big outing.
Yeah.
engaged with others, what I mean? I think that's so important.
And we've tried to find different things, I mean, the most popular requests that we get are for casinos.
right.
But not everybody wants to go to a
That's
casino,
right,
because
right.
so I feel like we're reaching a lot of the same people. I don't know if you guys recall, but we tried to launch a senior advisory committee.
Right.
Just kind of like more or like a focus group
Right.
kind of thing. We got a couple of responses, but not enough to have an actual focus group. But the idea was that, we wanted to hear directly from seniors, because it's clear that there's a need to provide more, to offer more. But we're trying to figure out how to get the information.
Right.
what we've done in the past, what's been done, years ago, isn't necessarily what people want to do now.
Right.
you
So we
know?
need to know what they want,
Right,
not what we
They-
have done,
Right,
and then we go, what was just one.
well, we've gone to Lake George before.
right,
Right.
and that is one thing that has been consistent, which is why we were, suggesting,
That's
Again,
selling out,
let's try that one again.
that's selling out almost immediately indicates that
Correct.
And
That's
did they
fine.
go
Maybe next
to a
year, too.
play sometime?
So we looked into like going to Proctor's,
Okay,
it's the price really, because one of the responses we got back from the Villa Roma trip was that it was too expensive.
okay,
Now, and everyone's price points are different, everyone's budget is very different. And I recognize that seniors, many are on a fixed income. But when you factor in the bus and the cost of the ticket, it was hard to go. We felt we went as low as we possibly could. And even then,
what was that?
we did not break even. For that one, I have to look back and it was 23. That was 2023, but
was it
I
a
think
play or?
maybe it was 75 or 80 for residents. And maybe it was 90 or 95 for non-residents, and then it was 100 for companions.
And what did they get? How'd they got?
That was a 3-course or 4-course lunch. Live entertainment, access to the facility for the. So there were games, there was bocce, there was pool, there were the access to the pool, like the
Oh, there
physical.
was a lot.
You had access to the entire resort for the day. I believe we got there early and left in late afternoon. One person said the time was too late returning. I think that was some of the feedback was that, because I think that was in the fall. So I think maybe getting back to, it was starting to dark. So there's a lot of things that we have to consider. Weekends are tough because, we gotta consider overtime. and
Right.
It's tough for us to get,
Oh,
our
that's right.
staff, because we,
We have staff that have to go with.
yeah, so, and again, what we're hearing is that a lot of these, like shows and stuff are in the evenings. There's
Yeah,
not,
they
it's
are.
hard to find something,
Matinee.
yes, matinees and anything that will get you back here before it's dark. Unless we're working in like, late spring,
Yeah.
to summer, so we're limited because also summer is our busiest season, and so
Right.
it's hard for the staff to
Right.
have the capacity
Right, to
to
do
put
it.
together, yeah, so there's a lot of factors that we try to, we have to consider and then try to work around to make sure that we can make something work. So we're trying. We're definitely trying, and,
Maintenance.
yeah. So we're excited though that this had a great response.
Yeah.
We did put an ad in the paper, that does seem to help, that's helped with past trips as well, putting something in the paper, so, yeah, all that has helped a lot. Social media doesn't really help that much for this, audience, so, definitely every time we put an ad out, we have phone calls, we have people coming in.
I was just gonna say that, seniors are more active, a lot of seniors are more active these days than
Right.
most friends are.
Yeah,
And you were mentioning about the casino, my sister is visiting, she likes to go to the casino. And we go there, and there are people like.
I know, walkers, yeah.
Coming into, and I'm like, thanks, man.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, some are,
Yeah.
they stay,
Yeah.
I worked in that industry for a while and they've been known to stay at slot machines and not leave.
Right.
Well, and everyone's form of entertainment is different, you know?
Money too, I mean, so, be winning.
Yeah, so I think that's what we're just trying to find different options, different types of entertainment. Yeah, so we're working on it, but I think this is a great step in the right direction and
Good.
we're looking forward to it.
Do
So
we have that exercise program?
are you talking about line dancing?
Yeah.
Yes, so currently, and that was actually on my list as well, the
Oh, okay.
Annie Murphy Neighborhood Center gym floor is being redone.
Okay.
So currently our staff are actually, most of our staff are working out of 20 Broadway.
Okay.
We have some that are working out of the Rondout Center. There are a couple of staff that are, in other city buildings until,
You mean the Albert Brown?
no, the Annie Murphy. Oh, I'm sorry, yes. Thank you.
They're doing
Yes,
the.
oh, yes, I've been so good, I've taught myself so much, thank you, yes, Albert Brown Community Center, thank you. Yes, Yes, so we are, we're trying to, get that wrapped up. The work itself is done, but, because of the strong odor, does tend to bother some of the staff. So some people don't seem fazed by it, but we offer other, accommodations so that people feel comfortable.
Takes a week or so though.
2 weeks is what we were, told as the recommendation.
Okay.
But depending on how many windows are open, fans,
Right.
it could subside sooner. So we are, we're excited for
So we're
that.
not blind dancing yet.
That's an ongoing program.
Okay.
Yeah, so until, we're taking a little hiatus, while that's being done. Bingo, as I mentioned earlier, is here, probably for a couple more weeks anyway, so they're not impacted by that. I'm sorry.
So those are the things we do now.
Yes, ceramics, usually starts up at the end of September, Muffy who runs that, she'll usually start reaching out to. Get her supplies together, start ordering things.
Are these programs like the line dancing and ceramics and all that, are they free or is there?
Ceramics is, the only program that has an associated fee due to the supplies.
Supplies.
Yes, and the instructor, to be paid. Bingo is free, well, other than what they
Pay them?
pay, yeah. We don't get any of that money. Yes, is that?
See that, man? You're on muted.
Just going, give a little rundown on some senior programs, home crafters, that's another free program, line dancing is free. Yeah, and then our bus trips, again,
They do pickleball?
pickleball, so pickleball technically, I know it seems like it's geared more towards the, I don't wanna say seniors, cause I do believe there's a lot of, non-seniors. But it does seem like that is geared towards, that particular, demographic, but, so we don't technically identify that as a senior program. But when we do our indoor pickleball club, it is during the day. So, generally, I mean, what we have noticed, we've gotten a younger group that has participated. But that's usually in the winter months.
They learn to play it this year.
Did you?
No.
Oh, you might want to, yeah.
So. Yeah, so we're looking for more ideas, we're open to suggestions, even if people don't wanna join the, committee, they just wanna send an email or call or drop, send a letter, come by and see us and, a lot of times when our staff, communicate with. Participants, they offer a lot of suggestions and, different things that they've seen while they're, visiting family or gone on vacation. So that has actually helped us a lot in, trying to get a better understanding of what folks want to see. Yeah. So we'll continue to. Actually. Or the public meeting. You've got less of an executive order, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay, that's why I was like.
I'm getting control.
Yeah. No, it's all right, it's just the open meetings law, we checked it out. Yeah, no, it's all good.
This is the voice.
It's all right.
You know, I need the oxygen.
Yeah,
Take committed from the stairs.
all right, so other, updates, I wanted to let you guys know, the, Albert Brown Community Center After School Program will be starting up soon. That I believe is expected to start the 22nd. Don't hold me to that date. I have to confirm with Andrew when he gets back from vacation, but I believe the 22nd was what we were aiming for. Indoor volleyball should be starting up soon. I don't believe a flyer was put out there yet, but that should be coming soon. Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
What's the ages?
For the after school program.
Yeah, that's.
I believe it is 6 to 13. Right, it's kindergarten, yeah.
Yeah,
13. Yep. Yeah, and then, so indoor volleyball will be starting up soon as well. Once I get an idea of registration information, I'll share that all with you. Once I get a flyer, all of that will be shared. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year we introduced a youth baseball clinic. We actually got a great response from that. It was a smaller, kind of more, specific, program. It was broken down into 3 age groups. And we got great, feedback from that, and a lot of people have reached out wanting to see it again. So we're likely gonna be, launching that for a second, year. So again, once I have that flyer, I'll be sharing that soon. Boxing, I know you guys have asked about that in the past. We are looking to work with, some folks on developing a boxing program. We'll likely be requesting proposals. We have one individual who has reached out more recently, with a proposal request, so we're gonna put something out more publicly so people can start submitting, because I know there's a lot of interest there. Again, this will be a youth program. We're not quite ready to open that up to adults. We want to focus on the kids first and gearing it towards, more directly after school, because that's where we're hearing a lot of feedback that kids, if they're not involved in, scholastic sports or, don't have any other hobbies or things going on, it's that gap, that 3 to 7 gap, that seems like there's a, kind of like a space for, or a need for these kids to have something constructive, so. That is what we are aiming for, so as we get more information, I will be sure to share that as well.
And thank you, Greg. I was approached by a person that contacted you earlier.
Mm.
What's going on? I'll let you know as it unfolds. I mean,
Yeah.
what else?
Everyone's eager, I get it, it's, as I mentioned before, capacity is a very real thing. We have 3 rec leaders, and, the summer is, not just the summer, but the spring leading up to summer programming might be even more, challenging for us as a department because of all the preparation, paperwork, registration, enrollment. That has to happen before we can even get our programs off the ground. So I get it. I know everybody's excited and wants to see these things. We are trying, without overloading our staff, we are trying our best to distribute and create some new programs, while not necessarily eliminating the ones that people love. So it's a tough balance that we're trying to navigate. How do you keep the roster of programs, but also add new ones, you know what I mean? And something's gotta give at some point, so we're trying to find the areas or the times of year that things are a little bit slower, or that there might be a gap in the schedule, to be able to try out some new stuff and see. We've tossed around the idea of some programs that just over time, as we said, maybe at one point were really popular, and maybe now there's a different interest. There's a group of young adults that have expressed interest in other programs such as kickball leagues and flag football, and or non-sport programs like trivia, sip and paints, non-alcoholic sip and paints, but for kids even, talked about doing a juice and paint, things like that. It's everybody, our staff are constantly throwing out different ideas. We're all brainstorming all the time. And as much as we want to implement every idea that comes to mind, it's really about trying to figure out how to make it work the limited time that we really actually have. So when you do get questions and people are, eager and want to know, why doesn't the city do this, or they should do that? We love the ideas. They should certainly reach out to us, and we don't want people to think they're going unnoticed or unheard. It's more of just trying to figure out how we can make it work and fit it in.
And pay for it.
Yeah, well, right, and that's the other thing, is like the boxing, for example, we are trying our absolute best to keep that as a free program. But there are some associated costs with that,
So there's
as you
a
know.
significant number of costs.
Yes, and so the city is committed to covering that, and we want to keep it as a no-cost program. As I think it always has been, that was kind of.
I have contacts. Yeah, I can get you discounted,
Okay.
greatly discounted boxing related equipment,
Okay.
so.
Mhm. Well, we have our procurement policy, so as long as it fits within,
It's legit.
it's whatever. I mean, of course, if we quotes, we have to do, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, but
Why we give you the name of the.
yeah, we'll do our absolute best, but that's definitely the mayor's, goal, that's my goal. Our goal is to try to offer minimal cost or free programs, especially for youth, as best as possible. So yeah, so as we get more information, we'll update you.
Would be interested in sponsors for that.
So again, we.
I know you can't ask. for-
Yeah, we are putting out some information to try to let folks know what opportunities we have, what the city's policies are. And then hopefully it'll be, much more straightforward and clear for people who are interested, yeah. Yeah. All right, so Joe's here, we can actually, vote on the minutes.
Who's here? Joe, you
Our chef.
Hi. Well, fine, I got a breath. It was a long haul.
That's why it's so long. I'm
You're right.
talking.
You're right.
Came in here from everything.
We heard the.
I was waiting, I was just not hearing the,
I was waiting.
breath.
I was waiting for you, being ready for bed.
So now you got an excuse to try to beat me, you know what I mean?
Try.
I can see.
Try.
Well, really.
I just was solid right there, you didn't even know what was happening. Let's see how long I can talk for, so Joe can catch his breath. I
Joe, breathe again. Great job.
Well, thank you, I appreciate it.
got you. I'll do it.
So, make a motion to approve the July commission meeting minutes
As recorded, right?
as recorded. All in favor?
All right.
Yes.
So that's all I have for current updates. I do want to remind you guys, so after this meeting, we're gonna move to the quarterly meeting, so January will be our next formal meeting. We will, so as far as like all that stuff, we'll still be in touch.
Right.
We'll have to plan.
Santa Claus.
Was it Christmas stuff?
Yes, yep. And if we, like I said, if we need to call a special meeting or something to go over just that, like, you know what I mean, for specific things, we can definitely do that. I need advance notice to let the clerk's office know, because the mayor and the clerk's office are going to be under the impression that we are moving to this new schedule, so they might start filling in the calendar with the things. So if there needs to be a meeting, it doesn't necessarily have to be on a Thursday at 5 o'clock. We can work around everyone's schedules based on availability as well, so.
But we don't need to vote on having a Christmas event, right?
No,
No, so
No,
we don't need a quorum, this is.
no, that's the thing, it's so, right, so it's like someone can't make it and we just have 3 here, yeah. Like, it's more, yeah, it's more of like, I will continue sending updates, I will continue sending flyers. But I do recognize that everyone's busy and it's hard to check email all the time, and sometimes there's an overload of information and things get lost in the inbox, so. I just wanna make sure you understand that is still open,
Is
it's an option.
is everything going on for the, like Halloween or Thanksgiving? We normally do anything.
We don't, I think my Kingston Kids does,
Does the Halloween.
Thanksgiving, I mean, I have to say, over the last few years, or at least since COVID, it seemed like there's been.
Yeah.
An increase of like pantries and food turkey giveaways, yeah, like food, open, wait, I'm sorry, what is it?
Dinners.
Yeah, like the turkey dinners, I thought there was a word though that, or a name. But Like I know CCP, I think, did a block party last year, the year before. In Cedar Street, was closed down and they had clothing drives, yeah.
So I know for the downtown, cocky area.
Yes.
We're gonna do something again with Riverview Baptist Church.
Yes, did you guys close the road too? Did you have like
No,
anything?
we had it, we had Thanksgiving dinners for families down there
Yeah.
also to come.
That's what I mean, it wasn't outside though in front.
No, it was inside, everything was inside,
Okay.
so yeah, it was nice.
That's good,
So we're doing it again this
Yeah.
year, so we spread the word.
yeah.
Can you connect?
What is it?
Thanksgiving,
And just
Thanksgiving.
too?
Mhm.
Can you connect with the African Roots Community Summit all of that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Collaborate with, so that's what day is that?
Thanksgiving Day we do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we do it on that day.
What do you do?
Cook up in a nice bread, stuff like church.
No doubt, but people
People.
pick it up and go home or they eat
Yeah,
it.
they eat there. We have it so you can eat there. It's a nice spread there. You come eat and then you food leaves, you know, people bring it home. It's so it's
I feel like everyone's been super generous with this,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
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 great.
really nice. I'm glad everybody in the community's getting together, collaborating with each other.
And it's not like an income based, they just come.
Everybody
Anybody and everybody.
No questions asked, right?
come to eat and enjoy each other's presence. You know, that's what it's about. You know, nothing other than that.
There you go.
Nobody's asked for a donation. Not asked for anything, just to come and have fun, support games are there. It's just everybody collaborating, enjoy each other's presence. Being thankful that, you know, we're here with each other, by each other, and for each other.
It's a good man.
That's what it's about.
Very good. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Alright. Anyone else have anything? Any questions? I'm gonna follow up with, Travis. As I mentioned previously, I believe he's, sadly resigning, from the commission as chair, so we will need to vote in a chair,
Is he resigning as chair or altogether?
altogether. Both. Yeah, so we, once I get his formal resignation letter, we'll have to, have that discussion. All right. Anyone has anything else? No, I think that's it. All right, Joe, all minds and hearts are clear?
Yes, if all hearts and minds are clear, Lindsay, I'm glad you pay attention to church.
All of us.
Oh. All right, make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Yeah.
All in favor?
All right,
Next meeting.
next meeting will be
January 8th.
January 8th, 5 p.m.
Right.
There you go.